Hello everyone, it's Complex, and in this video I'll be explaining the new buying checklist incorporated into my CSGO investing spreadsheet. As always, I recommend downloading the file and opening in Microsoft Excel, not editing it in Google Docs. If you are using the spreadsheet for the first time, the original tutorial link will be in the description below. Before I begin, the original spreadsheet with minor adjustments is also in the description below. In this version, souvenirs have been separated from cases in the portfolio. If you don't want to download the investing spreadsheet V1 over again, you can go to the portfolio and add your own pivot table and just change the category to souvenirs after inputting it into your categories. Now that we're going to hop into spreadsheet V2, there are a lot of changes. We have a new buying checklist options. But if you really pay close attention, you'll notice everything is now plural. When you're editing your entries, if you're copying and pasting them over, make sure you put all your categories as plural. This is essential. It will not classify them as one of these options if they're not plural. Case is very different than case is. If you want to read the buying checklist paragraph here, you can do that. That just is going to summarize everything that we're saying in this video. For this demonstration, I inputted a lot of data already down here. This is just random data. I didn't actually buy any of this, but to showcase some of the things that this spreadsheet can do now, here is what we're going to work with. Obviously, souvenirs, I just demonstrated, this spreadsheet has souvenirs separated as well. But I also want to note that there are a lot of new options for stickers. There's autograph stickers, team stickers, tournament stickers, and stickers. Basically how this now works is that if it's not an autograph team or tournament stickers, you leave it as stickers. This could easily just be a sticker that you purchase in-game from the CSGO store itself. This also works the same way with capsules. If we scroll up to the top, you'll see there's autograph and team, holo, or foil capsules. If it's not either of those, leave it as capsules. Again, this is most likely in-game store purchases. But when we go down to the data I input, and I'm just going to get rid of these three because we really don't care about them. Those really don't demonstrate anything specific. When we look at these stickers, there's a few important, numbers more than others. The most important is the date. Unlike last spreadsheet, date was kind of, if you wanted to see how long you held the item for, you could input that value. This spreadsheet, having a value there is essential. If you don't have a value there, it's basically not going to know when you bought it and if you bought it for the major or not the major. The other important name is your item purchase. Obviously, you should already been typing these in normally. You're going to follow the same pattern you did the last time. But if it is a gold, foil, holo, or just none, make sure that you're typing it the same way every single time. Have gold, foil, holo, or just nothing there. This spreadsheet now determines your autograph sticker based on these entries below. When we hop over to the buying checklist, that's when you see a bunch of new item options. And as I was just saying, you can now sort by whether it's a paper, foil, or gold based on the data that you told the spreadsheet. So the first item we're going to sort by is going to be pretty easy. We're just going to search for how many Kenny S. Berlin stickers that we bought. I'm just going to copy and paste it, and it tells us immediately that we bought 100 of them because it knows it's just going through consumables. And obviously we want to type how many we want, so it'll tell us how many left we have to purchase at this time. We're going to do something that I don't have a lot of. We're going to go to Hellraiser's Holo Berlin. Maybe I bought a lot of these already. I only wanted 15 of them. I bought 15 of them. There we go. Amount left, obviously. You don't want to buy any more. And a check mark appears in the done category. The check mark just means that at the rate that you said before the major that you wanted to buy, don't buy anymore. If you want to buy more, you can just change that number. Or for whatever reason, if you decided to just buy more, it's going to give you a negative value. Just know this means that you bought more than what you planned to originally buy. What I always do is, we'll just change this number to 20 right now, is when you're using the checklist, delete data when it's checkmarked, right? There's no reason to keep this in there. You bought all of them. You don't want to see Hellraiser's Berlin and think, did I buy enough? Do I have to buy more of these? Delete the data. You are now done. This has, only about 50 rows, so you don't want to have, wasted space because you bought items and never deleted them. We're going to check out the feature that kind of makes this entire table work, and we're going to search for simple gold Berlin stickers. And immediately when I paste this in here, there is going to be an issue. We get the NA error for the done, amount bought, and left. Any of the the columns that you cannot type in, it will not provide a value. You can even type in an amount desired, it doesn't do anything. The reason it doesn't do anything is based on the start of the next major. Right now, El Rio Major is planned for 11/9/2020. When the challenger stage will begin, where you will see stickers enter the CSGO market and you might start buying. When we bought this item, it was on 5/1/2020. So we bought this item 4 months in advance before the major begun. So obviously this item cannot have belonged to the major upcoming. And these are just random dates. Obviously there's one after and one before the date. These could be whatever date you bought them for. If we would happen to now change this to reflect 11/9/2020, let's say we now are going to buy the item the day we should, or just during the major, we go back, it now knows that we bought one because the date works with what happened. We can also again search by just gold stickers. If we want to look for autographed gold stickers, just type that out, option right over here. It knows we bought 2 of them. Obviously we bought a simple gold, but we also bought a Kenny S gold. So if you don't want to say, I want to buy this person in particular, you can just say, I just want to make sure I have a decent group of gold stickers. And if you wanted to add a player later, you can do that, no problem. So autograph gold stickers, obviously any autograph sticker works, any team sticker works, any tournament sticker works, any capsule works, and obviously, your normal consumables work as well. I also don't want to forget to mention that skins work just the same way. I didn't include them in this video because obviously consumables, there's more to talk about, and that's where it really gets tricky, making sure you're typing in everything correctly. But obviously you can search again for specifics. You can search for kind of a glump of items. If you just wanted to search for autographs, you could really do anything that requires these data entries as item. And again, delete that out there. If you have a gap, so be it. You can also just retype it or filter it to move them all to the top. But you have, you could do either of those items. I'm just going to delete them out of here. There's no reason to say we're done all of them. Another update because of the buying checklist is in the statistics tab. When we go over here, it just looks different. A lot about this has changed. I'm currently invested. I now separated all the stickers. So if you wanted to see how you do on autograph stickers versus team stickers versus tournament stickers, all that data is now shown right here. Same thing with cases. You can see everything you want, and obviously, when the game ever adds, if they add hollow patches or something for agents, these will keep being new entries and we'll add them to the game fine. Same thing with amounts, just reflects what we see over here. Website balances is the exact same. If you guys actually want to suggest a website balance, we have a lot of space. I can throw 4 or 5 more in there. So if you guys, have a favorite website that you would like to see in the spreadsheet, feel free just to contact me, YouTube comments, Discord, email. If you want either of those, that's not Discord or YouTube, they're right here on the intro tab. Something else that has changed is obviously the current CSGO investment portfolio breakdown. There used to be 12 graphs or so that was the breakdown of each website. This update unfortunately removes all of those graphs. It was just too much for me to look at, and really there was really no reason to have it. Obviously the percentage of items received, this graph is still here, but if you want to see how many items you buy on Steam, there are the numbers that are still here, but we just don't have 12 graphs. We're gonna have a lot more data eventually added to this page, and really it's easy enough to just look at how many items you bought on Steam without having 20 graphs in front of you. Also, we have website links. They've all been moved up here to one location. So if you need to go to databases or websites to use CSGO, these links are here. They are trustworthy, all these. You can do your own research though, and I suggest you do your own research before clicking on all of them, but they all do work. But that's really it for the buying checklist. It's very simple, but there's a few obviously noticeable changes that pay attention to. Remember, add S on the end of every single category if you were going to use the new spreadsheet. And unfortunately, if you do decide to use the new spreadsheet, the statistics tab is the most changed. We got rid of some graphs. Spreadsheet V 1.0 does still have the graphs remaining if you really like them, but I think the buying checklist is a lot more beneficial, and hopefully you guys can use this before the next major. I probably will have an update out in the next few weeks just of any minor changes that are brought up to me. If you guys think of anything, have any questions on information covered in this video, feel free to contact me the same methods I just described. But that's going to be it for this video. Good luck investing, and I'll see you in the next one.